Fellow Kenyans, on behalf of the leadership of the Azimio La Moja One Kenya Coalition, I wish to thank the Almighty God for the favor of life itself and for good health. I thank Him for bringing us together today at this venue of culture and of history. I greet you warmly and extend our goodwill on behalf of the Kenyan people. And we want to also take this time to thank His Excellency retired President of Nigeria, His Excellency Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, for accepting to undertake the onerous task of facilitating dialogue between our coalition and our sisters in Kenya, brothers and sisters in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. In taking up this challenge, His Excellency Obasanjo has upheld a timeless African tradition that when a neighbor's house is on fire, you fetch water and help put out the fire. We also extend our gratitude to Kenyans and other concerned friends of Kenya who have worked behind the scenes to bring us to this point of exploring ways and means to common ground and a just outcome to the challenges facing our nation. I also want to take this opportunity to appreciate the leadership of both coalitions, Kenya Kwanza and Azimio, and for their support in ensuring that this initiative gets underway. We also want to take a cognizance of the fact that the bipartisan team did some wonderful work. They tried the best they could, and we think that as we appreciate them, we do not want to throw out everything that they've done, because they did cover some useful ground. We are therefore gathered here in this place, the Bomas of Kenya, not only as a place of cultural homage, but even more importantly, as a place of memory for the struggles for meaningful change in our country. Bomas is the birthplace of our most important document, the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Bomas is therefore the Kenyan equivalent, if you like, of the United States of America's National Constitution Center or Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Bomas can also be equated to the House of the History of the Federal Republic of Germany. We debated and laid the foundation for a constitution at this very place. It is at Bomas that Kenyans from all over the nation held a national process, which we all refer to as the Bomas Conference, to configure one of the most progressive and liberal constitutions anywhere in the world. For the first time, the nation held the most consultative conference to determine their own destiny. This place is also a place of sacrifice, of compromise, and rebirth in the interest of our nation. For example, Dr. Crispin Odhiambo, the chairperson of the Devolution Committee, was assassinated for his commitment and work on the devolved system of governance in the constitution-making process. But his vision lives in our 47 counties that power our nation today. It's so nice that one of the 47 governors is sitting to my left, a product of the work of Dr. Crispin Odhiambo. Fellow Kenyans, as a coalition, we are committed to a search for justice, for unity, for peace, and prosperity for our country, in accordance with the ethos, the values, the principles, and provisions of our Constitution. As leader of our delegation, and on behalf of our coalition, I believe Kenya Kwanza does so does too. I believe that although we have been seconded here by our parties, we are here for our nation, first and foremost. Dialogue, peace, stability, and prosperity, in whose name we gather here, are not party issues. These are Kenyan issues. These are aspirations as the people of Kenya. These issues should unite and never divide us. I therefore wish to appeal to this gathering not to assemble in vain. I appeal to all of us to commit that we shall not let our people down, and that we shall put our people's interests first. As a coalition and the interests of the nation, we therefore commit that we shall, number one, negotiate in good faith and genuinely seek a just outcome for all Kenyans. Secondly, seek solutions that address the rights and interests of all Kenyans now and in the future. And thirdly, uphold and promote integrity, transparency, and accountability throughout the dialogue process. And number four, ensure respect for the Constitution and the rule of law. Number five, we undertake to regularly and honestly update the people of Kenya on the developments throughout this process. And number six, respect and uphold the dignity of all our participants and Kenyans in the dialogue. We shall not negotiate, and this is important for us, for any form of power sharing with the Kenya-Kwanza alliance, or put any personal interest ahead of the interests of our people. Fellow Kenyans, we ask for your continued prayer and support so that we may find a lasting solution to the challenges that bedevil our nation. May God bless Kenya. Asante sana. Now, yes, thank you so much, Eugene. Our delegation comprises Mheshimiwa Eugene Wamalwa, leader of the political party down. Mheshimiwa Okiwa Ndai, minority leader in the National Kingdom. I'm quite sure all of you know these leaders. Nobody should pretend they're getting introduced to anybody. Amina Mnyazi, she does represent a continuous approach to it because she was in the bipartisan talks from Kilifi Malindi, Senator Senior Counsel from Mugeni, and we have, of course, our backup teams at the back there. We say this is opening, so you are free to come. So we have Mheshimiwa Mwango area there. Mheshimiwa Kioni heads our technical team. We have there our friends, Professor Olo, Adams Olo, and we, of course, Wajakoya is sitting out there. Yeah, he said we can open this up, he's here. But should we decide, by the way, to have an inauguration, an inaugural session where we can invite our international friends, I'm quite sure it will be a bigger forum for other Kenyans, so that because I'm sure that Kenyans are really following this process. Mheshimiwa Mwango, I think I did mention, and my brother Zain, a former member of IALA, is also in our backup teams. And I think I saw a few other younger people. They're standing up there. We get to introduce them as we move on. Okomo and Rodney.